Nathaniel had always scoffed at the notion of curses and ancient myths. But as he stood before the imposing Sphinx under the burning Egyptian sun, an unsettling dread began to coil in his chest. The air was thick with the weight of forgotten secrets, and the Sphinx's stony gaze seemed to pierce his very soul. The riddle was deceptively simple. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening? Nathaniel had heard the tale countless times, yet now it seemed as elusive as quicksand. He paced nervously, beads of sweat mingling with the desert sand on his brow. He was not alone. Other adventurers had perished or transformed into ghastly creatures, half man, half beast, eternally condemned to wander the arid wastelands. Their whispers and lamentations seemed to echo in the wind, warning him of the fate that awaited should he fail. His mind raced with the images of those poor souls, the skin stretched tight over skeletal frames, their eyes hollow and pleading. Failure was not an option. Hours passed, and the scorching heat took its toll. Nathaniel's vision blurred, and he stumbled, falling to his knees. Desperate, he shouted the answer that had danced on the edge of his consciousness. Man! The Sphinx remained silent, its stone visage unchanging. A cold dread filled him as realization dawned. It was too late. A searing pain shot through his body, and he screamed as his limbs contorted, reshaping in ways nature never intended. His fingers elongated, transforming into elongated claws. Panic filled his mind as he realized the true horror of the curse. He clawed at the sand, trying to anchor himself to anything familiar, but the desert seemed to stretch on infinitely. The relentless sun bore down, and Nathaniel's screams dissolved into the dry air of the desert. When the transformation ended, he gazed at his reflection in a mirage, a grotesque figure staring back at him. Half his face remained human, the other a terrifying fusion of beast. He felt the compulsion to wander, his mind breaking under the duality of existence. His human consciousness battled with primal instincts as he trudged endlessly through the desert, just another tortured soul lost to the Sphinx's curse, his mind perpetually replaying the moment of his failure. The desert whispered around him, a chorus of the damned, forever seeking answers in an unforgiving land where time stood still.